Let's move on to a more tangible issue, viewers. Delhi Chief Minister. Yes, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has become the seventh big India bloc leader to skip the ED summons. Now, viewers, this is the third time that Kejriwal has decided not to appear before the Enforcement Directorate. He was expected today, he didn't. The summons were in connection with the Delhi Excise Policy alleged scam. AAP claims, i.e. Kejriwal's party claims that the government's intention, that is the centre's intention, is to arrest Kejriwal as they want to stop him from election campaigning. And they have therefore called the summons illegal and vague. Meanwhile, the BJP has sharpened its attack. Listen to both sides.
सौरभ जी, 3 समन ईडी ने मुख्यमंत्री जी को भेजे, सवाल जवाब के लिए नहीं गए ईडी दफ्तर। अब आपको नहीं लगता थोड़ा विरोधाभास है दोनों चीजों में? एक तरफ आम आदमी पार्टी और मुख्यमंत्री ये कह रहे हैं कि हम जांच में सहयोग करेंगे जांच एजेंसियों का, लेकिन पेशी में नहीं जाएंगे।
नहीं, मैं ये समझता हूं कि सहयोग का मतलब ये कहीं नहीं है कि हम गिरफ्तार हो जाएं और सालों तक जेल के अंदर सड़ें। आपको जो पूछना था आपने पार्टी में पूछा, आपके पार्टी के अलग अलग लोगों को बुला के पूछ चुके हैं। पार्टी के अंदर जो पोस्टर लगाता है उस तक से तो आप पूछताछ कर चुके हैं। अब आपके लिए क्या बचा है? 1.5 साल हो गया आपको इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हुए। ईडी सीबीआई दोनों इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही हैं। दर्जनों लोगों को आपने गिरफ्तार कर रखा है। चार्जशीट आप दायर कर चुके हैं। अब कौन सी स्टेज है कि अब आप अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से पूछताछ करना चाहते हैं? साफ बात है, मुख्यमंत्री जी को सिर्फ और सिर्फ लोकसभा चुनाव की कैंपेन से रोकने के लिए गिरफ्तार किया जा रहा है। मुख्यमंत्री जेल में रहें, लोकसभा चुनाव के अंदर कैंपेन ना कर पाएं, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को राजनीतिक फायदा हो, सिर्फ इसलिए ईडी का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है।
Now, viewers, why is Kejriwal, along with other India bloc members, skipping these summons repeatedly? And as I told you, viewers, he's not the only one. The two Yadavs, Lalu and his son Tejaswi, have skipped the summons. Abhishek Banerjee of the TMC, the second in command and putative leader of the TMC, has skipped summons. You have had K. Kavita skipping the summons, Sanjay Raut skipping the summons. You have had Hemant Soren, the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, skipping the summons. What's the issue? What is there to hide? The BJP says these are corrupt people. And I want to just open this up. Look, Tehseen Poonawalla, I want to start with you again. Let me take you back in time. On the 24th of November 2012, I'm not saying this, a leader of your own party, Navjot Singh Sidhu, said that Arvind Kejriwal tweeted, and this is what he said: as a patriot Indian, my head hangs in shame when our corrupt leaders do not appear before ED and CBI, even after multiple summons by the investigative agencies, when they should have resigned from their posts immediately as soon as allegations were made. This was 10:57 in the morning, 24th November 2012, Arvind Kejriwal in his own words. Today he is doing exactly the opposite. Why?
Because the hens have come home to roost, as the saying goes. But and I thought that he and the Anna movement was a draconian and a fraud movement. Then I still continue to stand by that. I haven't changed my stand on that. And part of that Anna movement was sponsored by the BJP because half of them have gone to the BJP. But look, here's the point.
No, so why is he in your Indie alliance? If it was such a fraud and he remains a fraud, you stand for... No, hang on, just 1 second, sir. Just 1 second. Anna movement, of which Kejriwal was the biggest flag bearer. No, 1 second, sir. Suddenly...
I'll explain it. If you interrupt me, then I can't explain it. So I agree.
I find it amusing.
I know that's a logical question why is there. No, I agree with you.
Right.
And therefore I say there should be no tie-up in Punjab. But because of what he did, of course, I'm very clear on that. But because of what he did, does not give the BJP the right to do what the ED, which I often call BD on your show, Bajrang Dal, which it acts like, is doing. The ED is going after opposition in the most draconian manner, and with the twin principles of ED, that you're guilty until proven innocent, and you cannot get bail as a result of that. No matter, you cannot prove your case. All they have to come in court and say, we found something new, so the presumption is you're guilty and therefore you don't get bail. And then they come on TV channels and shout, look, Supreme Court didn't give you bail. Is so draconian, Rahul is so draconian that...
Are you alleging that the Supreme Court is abetting in this draconian warping of due process?
So that part of the law is under review in the Supreme Court, and one of the judges, and this is the tragedy. The three-judge bench told Supreme Court told ED that you cannot arrest people without giving them in writing. Even that's not being followed by ED. After it's being told, you tell me, is Arvind Kejriwal being called as an accused or as a witness? You don't know it. I don't know it. They call. You know what happened in a private citizen's case? They call him under one case, arrest him under another case. ED is so draconian, Rahul. If tomorrow the government decides you and I have to go to jail,
you will agree. No, hang on. Today you congratulated Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
Yes.
He was being charged with contempt by a judge. A high court comes in and gives him relief. Scraps the case. Clearly, the judiciary can rise above temptations.
Yes,
let me finish now.
Let me explain that. Okay, I'm so
How
sorry,
do you know what I'm asking you? Okay, go ahead. Explain.
Sorry.
Explain to me what I haven't asked you.
In Anand's case, the presumption, even though the presumption will be, and that's what Desai also argued, that he didn't say anything, but the presumption is he is innocent until proven guilty in all cases, except under ED. In ED, the presumption is you're guilty until proven innocent. Hence, all the government has to do is we have some sort of a case, and under the twin conditions, you will not get bail.
Sir, when the police prosecute you, they also presume that you are guilty. Otherwise, there is no case to be had. It's the court. It's the law of the land. No, hang on. You have to separate the two issues. Anyhow, Dr. Ranganathan wants to come in. I want to bring him in on the point of discrimination, bias, excessive focus only on opposition. I want to get the BJP to respond. But before that, Dr. Ranganathan, you have some points to raise against Mr. Tehseen Poonawala tonight.
No, absolutely. And I think it's a bit unfortunate that there is no AAP spokesperson, because that person is the one who deserves to be grilled, not Tehseen. But Tehseen has been known to wear multiple hats. So tonight he's wearing the AAP hat, because obviously when he says we don't want to tie up with AAP in Punjab, but we are absolutely fine tying up with AAP nationwide, because nation doesn't matter, Punjab matters. That is what his theory is. Number two, does Tehseen know that the ED conviction rate in PMLA cases is 95%?
No, it's not.
In PMLA cases. No,
yes, sir.
Tehseen, I'm quoting data. I'm not, please. You can check.
But the data is false. I'll give you the data can answer. It's false.
Come on.
Facts are false.
I got the data.
Tehseen, please.
Yeah, I know
Let's manufacture some.
Tehseen, I didn't
continue, but the data is false.
Okay. We are quoting from Parliament sources. I've even pulled this data out.
I know you put that
and if you lie in Parliament, you know what the consequences are. And I don't believe anyone has moved a motion against any.
The BJP played it smart by half.
Right.
There are 24 convictions out of 26 cases, which leads to 95%. All of those 26 cases were during UPA era. None of these cases have got conviction. So
no, please. I mean, look. Now, hang on. I mean, look how ridiculous. Yes, carry on. Yeah.
Now, I just wanted to finish this. Now, number two, Tehseen should have been the one who should have been supporting this ED summons to Kejriwal, because it was under the ED investigation that AAP government in Punjab arrested a Congress MLA.
Exactly.
I'm flabbergasted. Tehseen is now batting with AAP. Tehseen, you have forgotten your own Congress people. You are the one who should be actually out on the street saying shame on AAP, that on one hand it believes the same ED investigation, arrest my own Congress leader, and on the other hand it's not even prepared to answer the summons 3 times by the same ED. So something is wrong there, Tehseen. Please, can you please, rather than docking the AAP,
to add to the embarrassment, Kejriwal also went after TMC leaders, saying that they should in fact come out and resign en masse when the ED went after a couple of ministers. So there is a contradiction here, but there is another contradiction that sometimes escapes attention, and that's why we have got the BJP spokesperson. The reason I got Tehseen on for this debate is because I'm not only focusing on Kejriwal, I'm focusing on the India bloc as a whole. He's only one of 7 top leaders. And there are others, viewers, who are not right at the top. They're not top of the pile. They are there, but not top of the pile, who have also dodged summons. So there is an intrinsic fear in the India bloc. But if you ask them, when the shoe is not on their foot, they're very much in favor of the ED going after X, Y, and Z, especially when it comes to election time. So there's a contradiction. But Pratyush Kant, the greatest contradiction is that most of these cases are only against opposition leaders. There was a very recent case of a politician, top politician's son in Rajasthan being caught talking about lot of money. ED is not knocking on their doors, is it? Pratyush Kant.
Well, now, actually my line is not that good, so
I
please
understand
excuse me,
that.
I'm hearing half and not hearing half.
Yeah.
The question here
Which
is,
half have you heard
two
and
things.
which half have you not
Let me-
heard?
I heard about the part you said about the Rajasthan Sons thing you were telling me.
Yeah.
But
Narendra
I
Singh
heard half
Tomar's
of
son.
Anand and Tehseen. What I
Narendra
was
Tomar's
trying to
son.
tell here is that, yeah. I will get back to that.
No, get to
Narendra
it.
Tomar's son's videos are, there is no authenticity to it till now. And
Oh,
when it
really?
is,
Oh, really?
nobody trust me Rahul, in Narendra Modi's government or in any BJP state government, nobody is above law. This
No,
party
but
is
how?
not
Now,
run
can
by
you
a
explain?
family.
There's a whole
A
list. Now, hang on.
and
Let me
B
unleash
and
Dr.
B
Ranganathan
and
on you
B.
on this point. Dr. Ranganathan, can you please?
No.
Can you
Let
please inform
Rahul,
Mr.
Rahul,
Kant
you
about
don't
the?
let me speak.
Okay, आप
You
चार
don't
चीजें
let
बोलिए.
me speak.
Okay, now comes the. Okay. Now
मैं-
comes the
मैं-
victim
मैं-
card.
I just want to make a very
Right.
I just want to make a very.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Kejriwal here.
Yeah.
With all the bottom of my heart, because I share the anguish of the people of this city.
No, I
how he was
understand
voted
that.
to
But
power.
Mr. Kant, I asked you a
remember
specific
standing-
question.
I
Sorry, I'm
remember
going to bring you
standing-
back to the question of being discriminatory, focused, obsessed with opposition, not with other politicians who might be useful to you. And when they are, those cases go cold. The leads go cold. Why does that happen? Can you explain that? Fundamentally.
Rahul, not a single case.
Okay.
Not a single case which ED has taken or CBI has taken has failed in the court of law. What does it prove? See, if you want to ask political questions just like
It's
that,
not a political question, it's a fact-based question. I can, okay, 1 second. I can list you 3 names.
Tell me, Rahul,
I can list you
one
3
case
names.
that has failed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can tell you 3 names.
Yeah, tell me which cases which has
Do you
failed
know? Yes,
in the
sir.
court of
I'll
law.
tell you, not failed, sir. You're changing the goalpost. I'm talking about they don't make it to the court of law.
No.
Because those politicians cross over to your side and everything goes quiet. What happens in those cases? And should I start naming the people? Okay, let me bring in Dr. Ranganathan. Let's
Rahul,
refresh his
Rahul,
memory.
let-
Jog him
let-
through
let-
those names. Dr. Ranganathan, I don't want to steal your thunder tonight. Go for it.
No, not at all. Rahul, in fact, it was through you that I first learned the data that in the last 10 years, 95% of the people who've been investigated by our intelligence or investigative agencies, 95% politicians are actually non-BJP. It was through you. So thank you actually for that. And the fact of the matter is a simple question to Mr. Pratyush, my good friend. Pratyushji, do you believe Narendra Modi or do you believe him on odd or even days? Or do you believe him every single day?
Well,
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Two, he is the Prime Minister of my country and every Indian should believe in
Yeah, you
him.
believe
And he's
him.
also the leader of my party.
Okay.
I believe him every single day and every single
Okay,
second.
viewers, I just
Because
want to
that is
make
the
a
kind of
quick
politics
point
he has lived.
and take a break.
As a punchline.
Punchline. Okay.
Yes.
Punch.
If you believe him every single day, then do you believe him on the day when he said that Ajit Pawar was corrupt and was accused of 70,000 crore scam?
Maybe he can't hear you.
Well, I'll answer that.
Okay.
No, I can hear clear,
Yes.
loud and
Okay.
clear, Rahul. Loud
Okay.
and clear,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Or do
okay.
you
The-
believe him the
I will
next
tell
day
you, I will
when
tell
he
you.
inducted him in the government?
See, Narendra Modi ji does not file cases. It is the agencies which
Okay,
come with
viewers,
proofs
the
and
point
this
is
a whole
everyone
process that follows.
drops their standards
You
when
think
it
Narendra
comes
Modi ji is
to
going filing
politics.
ED and CBI
The
cases?
point
No,
here is this. that the India bloc, if it believes that it has a strong case, should submit itself to the ED, disprove it in a court of law, come out trumps, smelling of roses, vindicated. But it's not. It's running away. Whatever the other facts, yes, the BJP needs to be extremely conscious of the fact that they can't also be charging politicians on the other side of the aisle for being corrupt and then taking them into their party. That also needs to be adhered to. But the fact is, viewers, that there is a problem today. And that problem is unaccountability across party